Magic 89.9.
A pit stop with Jada and Eggay.
Hello.
And we, who is looking for parking, if you're tuned in, you just use your charm with the guards of Paragon Plaza. I'm sure they'll let you in. Right? Right. You know, that's also... Okay, we're just going to get right into it, guys. That's also one thing that a responsible driver should take into consideration when buying a car. Mm-hmm. I'm not just talking about parking of where you're going to, but parking in your own home.
Yeah.
Right. So many of us, so many of them, not me, drivers or want to buy cars, have no parking space in their house.
Mm-hmm.
They park on the street. Why are you me? Are you one of those?
No,
okay,
of course
good.
not.
Thank you
I just
so much.
remember a DJ.
Yes.
His car got towed last week. Hello, whoever you are.
Thank you so much, Big D, for taking
Big D
in
pala.
this show, for taking in the show last week. Really appreciate it. I had to be somewhere important. Well, this is important, but that was the great graduation of my child. So,
congratulations, Jada.
Thank you so much.
College graduate.
Congratulations, Isbel.
Isbel,
Yeah,
congratulations.
she graduated.
She your eldest, youngest?
She's the eldest.
Eldest.
And yeah, we're just so proud of her.
So you married at 40, so you're now 61? 62?
Yes, around that time. Around that age. Around that number. Oh, wait. Speaking of numbers, hi to all the people, all the 44 people who are tuned into us via playback.tv/magic899. If you have any questions about the world, okay, I was going to say street, car, anything that moves. Okay, just the world na lang. Okay, if you have any questions around about the world, if Eggay can answer it, he will answer it for you. Okay, send him over. Hi, Jada. I am Mordox. Hi also to Christian Dom. And yes, those are the only two people who have greeted us, Eggay. The others don't really know that we're here yet. So we're taking over. We're taking over from JJ David. And we're going to be here until 5 o'clock. And today, we have a very special guest.
Yeah. Multi-talented, no? Naguguluhan ako eh. Former radio DJ.
Yes.
A musician.
Yes.
And now he's a part of the motoring media.
I know.
So, ang dami niya siguro ikikwento sa atin, no? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we are going to have Zach. He's actually
Go ahead.
we are going to have Zach Lucero in the house. So for those of you who are Rockstar fans, this is going to be a treat for you, Zach Lucero, in the house as soon as he gets here. We'll put him on air. Yeah.
Yes.
He already sent Eggay a photo of where exactly on EDSA he is, and he's just very nearby. Zach, on the off chance that you see bitbitin mo na rin. So still taking in your requests, guys. Okay, send them over at playback.tv/magic899. We have the phone line. You know what? I forget the number of our phones right now. You can also
631-08631. Is that right?
Yes.
0899.
Oh, very good, Eggay.
08631-0899.
Yes, if you have questions about the road, go call us up right now. We'll put you on air too. So up ahead, I've got some Post Malone. We've got some Post Malone. But for now, let's have some Joe. Being basic.
Barely. Magic 89.9.
Today's best music, Magic 89.9, Lato, H&M, and before that, you heard Burna Boy featuring Travis Scott with Ta Ta Ta. You can still send in your requests at playback.tv/magic899 and call us up. What's the number again, Eggay?
8631-0899.
And on the off chance that you just tuned in, we are Pit Stop. We are here every Wednesday, 3 to 5 in the afternoon with Eggay Q and
Weezy G,
who is looking for parking right now. Same thing with our guest, Zach Lucero is also looking for parking. And yes, Kim Esperanza, si Makina. Si Makina siya. So we're going to do our bits and pieces of news for now. Eggay, what is your bit for today?
Yep. Last Monday, Zeekr Philippines. Okay, puro EV to, EV lineup.
Yes.
Zeekr, being distributed by the AutoHub Group. Finally opened their first major showroom located at Bonifacio Global City. That's beside Ford Global City. So if you're familiar with that, St. Ford Global City is right in front of St. Luke's.
Yes.
So the Zeekr showroom is beside Ford Global City.
Okay.
Ford Global City is also owned by the same group, Auto Hub Group. That's why. So, and with the opening of their showroom, they also launched their new product, which is the Zeekr 7X.
Okay, tell us about the Zeekr
I'm
7X.
I'm sorry, I wasn't able to attend. but yeah, it seems to me the 7X is a crossover SUV.
Okay.
You can see in the picture.
It's like is it like the Territory?
About the same size, I guess.
About the same height, right?
Yeah.
And 5-seater.
Except that this is a full EV.
It's a full EV.
Electric vehicle, yeah.
So Zeekr, who are the makers of Zeekr?
China company. From China. Zeekr's from
Asian
China.
made. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Asian made.
And full EV. Okay, so
Yes.
what's so special about Zeekr? Is there something that sets it apart from the ones that are coming out right now?
Well, Zeekr is actually a luxury brand. Yes, ito yung
didn't
sinasabi
know
ko.
that.
Yes, ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo dati na they launched this. Sorry, I forgot the name of the model, but they launched a luxury van that is set to compete with the likes of Toyota Alphard.
Yes.
Except that it's cheaper by a few $100,000.
Yeah.
So expensive.
Yeah, a few
Medyo expensive din.
Yeah, I got a few
Diba?
hundred set aside.
Yeah, sana kung cheaper by $1 million.
Yeah,
diba?
yeah.
Pero yeah, so
but if it was cheaper by $1 million, it wouldn't be a luxury car.
yes.
Okay.
Exactly. And it really is a luxury brand. I've seen 3 of their products. I just forget the names now, but it is a luxury. They have a luxury van, a luxury SUV, luxury crossover SUV. Yeah. So
Oh, for those of us who don't know, Eggay, what sets the luxury brands apart from the non-luxury brands?
of course, we start with the interior.
Okay.
Leather seats.
Everything's leather for a luxury.
Most luxury brands. When you say luxury, yeah, it's
leather.
Comes with leather seats. You normally have power seats only for the driver.
brand. Okay.
But when it's a luxury model, you get both for the drivers and the front passenger.
Wow.
Power seats na rin yun.
Okay.
Yeah. And then premium sound system. Say those luxury brands are Harman Kardon, Bose, and then probably more number of airbags.
Yeah, for safety.
and a lot more. The materials they use on the dashboard, on the side of the doors, the panels, top notch. It should be top notch. Yeah.
Okay.
Not those fake hardwoods or fake looking. It's actually made of a hard plastic
vinyl.
or vinyl. Yeah. Not those kinds.
Okay, but also in terms of performance, what sets the luxury cars apart from, your...
Alam mo, with the right now, it's all about hybrids and electric vehicles, right?
Yes.
So, gone are the days where when it's luxury, it has to be a big displacement engine like 2.0 and up, 3-liter V6 or V8. Now, it's really about keeping it fuel efficient.
Okay.
So, they're like 1.5 below 2-liter engines, but they are classified as luxury because of the features.
Because of the interior.
Because of what it has.
The material.
Yeah, the materials and everything. Yeah.
I thought the EVs would have like solar panels.
Pwede nga natin gawin yun eh. Sorry. Pwede
Yeah,
gawin.
yeah.
Eventually, may solar panel lang sa bubong. No?
Yeah, and that sets it apart
Yes.
from all the other
Kasi ikaw lang ang mukhang
normal
baliw.
press. Yeah. You look intensely crazy if you have that. So we got more bits and pieces of news. Right? And We is on his way up. I am saying it, even if I don't know where he is
Claim
exactly. Yeah, I'm claiming it that We is on his way up, and so is Zach. Zach's on his way up as well. He did not bring any instruments naman si Zach. So it's
Parang
like,
hindi.
kamay-kamay lang siya. So.
Pipilitin natin siya mag-acapella.
I wish, I wish we
Let's
could.
see later.
Let's see. But for now, let's have something locally made, globally played via playback.tv/magic899. Oh, yes, some Lola. More for you. Misbehave.
Magic 89.9.
You're listening to Magic 89.9. Rihanna right there. My goodness, been a long time, Rihanna. Yeah, we are on first name basis. And this is Pit Stop with Jada, Eggay Q, and Weezy G. How's the parking? Did you park nicely? Is it a snug corner? Was it a good place?
So it took me only about 45 minutes to get here. Yeah.
Because the other few times, like an hour and a half or something like that.
But
right?
this is not my first rodeo, so it has happened before with Tina, and it took me like an hour and a half. I was like really embarrassed. So yeah,
I have
I'm
to
here
say
now.
you look so fresh, though.
Thank you.
I know how stressful it is to look for parking, but you look so fresh.
Well, I have air conditioning in the car, so
Thank goodness for aircon, right? Oh
Yes.
God. Okay, so what bit of news do you have for us today?
well, it just so happened that I lost the item, but I'm here.
Okay, that's good.
I know what to say. First off, have you ever heard of the Pradera Verde racetrack that was being developed years before?
No. What's it about?
This would be Eggay, correct me if I'm wrong. Ito ba yung magiging third racetrack natin sa country? Fourth. No? We have the Clark, we have the Batangas, we have the Tarlac. This is our fourth, if ever, no?
No, there's Carmona and there's one in Palawan.
Oh,
also.
so this is our sixth.
7 or 6.
Six,
Yeah.
yeah.
Six.
So finally, it's being developed already, and it has started, I think, a couple of months ago or a month ago. So guys who are into racing, kindly sit back and wait for the memo, and because the racetrack in oh my gosh,
Where is it?
Pradera Verde
Where
is
that?
on the way. It's
South or
in
north?
Pampanga.
Oh, it's north.
Yeah. So, it's really refreshing for us to know that, we're having a bit of support from
Yes.
the government and from other private sectors about having a new racetrack. And, racing is still, I don't think it's the right term, but still alive in our country. And I'm really happy about that because racing, for the past how many years had minimal support.
Of course, especially
Right?
here in this country.
Yeah, so now that we have another one,
So much money.
well, yeah, I hope I'm part of that. So.
Well,
too.
we have to give credit to Toyota Motor Philippines because back in 2014, they started the Toyota Vios Cup. And during that time, before the Vios Cup, medyo konti na lang talaga yung sumasali that time. Whether it's go-kart, touring cars, and drag races. I think that time, talagang mas maraming sumasali, autocross and slalom.
Yeah, these are the independent small leagues, no?
Organizers,
Grassroots
yes.
racing,
Yes.
if I may say. So dito nagsisimula yung mga aspiring circuit racers sa mga small leagues natin.
Yes.
And I think, those who raced before, they're already grown up now and they have so many kids, so they're encouraging their kids as well. And I think it's a transfer of a generational thing.
Yes.
Yeah, of hobby and sport. And it's thank God they have so much money to support that sport
So
in
wait,
this country.
Jada,
What?
you've been in the industry for
I've never
for
raced.
some time.
Yeah.
Why not?
I haven't had the courage to get into a car and drive really, really
What?
fast.
You've always been behind
I
the
know.
wheel.
At saka,
Yes, but I'm scared.
And no racing for Jada kasi siya founder ng Gilas Women's, di ba? Di ba?
Panghugot.
How I
Pagod
wish.
sa liga.
How I wish. No, but yeah, I'm scared. Maybe in
Wait, it's never too late. It's never too late.
You know what? Because I was inspired by Francis. We had Francis Aguila in the booth a couple of weeks ago, and he started racing when he was in his 30s. So yeah, that kind of surprised me. And it's never too late. So maybe wait, unahin muna natin si Tina, pwede.
Yeah.
Tina first.
Hindi, busy yun eh.
Tina first.
Tama ba yung Eggay?
Okay.
Pag race day
Here's
yun,
the-
may lakad yun.
Okay, here's the thing. If Tina gets into it, I'm following so
Sige.
closely.
So it's
after.
time to pursue Tina.
Yes.
Like
If Tina does it,
I
when
hope in our lifetime.
yeah.
When Tina does it, I'll follow. I promise.
Pero
Okay.
dapat gagawin kong joke yung parang pagpunta niya sa Autofocus Leisure Festival. Pumunta na pala siya. So,
Yeah,
Pumunta na.
she already went.
Yeah.
So
Okay na
that's
yun.
good.
Check.
That's good.
Check
Check
it.
na siya.
Yeah,
Alright.
So this November,
November.
you're gonna require Jada to...
Yes, oo
Yes.
naman. Dapat
What's
naman,
happening?
no?
Wait. Yes,
what's
I don't know
happening?
what's
It's the second installment of the Test Drive Festival
Yes.
of Autofocus. So,
I'll be there.
tataasan namin yung entrance para at least
Nako.
makapasok.
Kasha naman ako doon.
Pang 5'10 lang limit.
You know. The ceiling.
Yes.
Akala ko yung entrance
Kasha
fee.
naman ako doon.
No, not the entrance fee. Yeah, that's
Wala.
Kasi alam mo, Jada, just in case you don't know, after the Autofocus Test Drive Festival,
Yes.
that's Thursday to Sunday.
Yep, Sunday.
Oh, come Monday, nasa Luzerne yan. Oo.
Yes, I know.
Nasa Luzerne
I
yan.
will follow him also
Ay,
there.
nako.
I will follow him there too. Okay, we've got bits and pieces of news for you. One more from Eggay and one more from we. If you have any questions, just send them over at playback.tv/magic899. And also stick around for Zach Lucero of Makina. He is our special guest for today. In the meantime, let's have some Megan Trainor. Yeah, shake that booty, people, even if yours trapped in traffic.
Magic 89.9.
Well, this
Will
is...
this help?
Wait lang. We are already on
Pero
air.
medyo
Eggay.
nakaganon, ah.
Wait, quiet, guys. This is Magic 89.9 Pit Stop with Jada, Eggay Q, and Wheezy G. We are going to have Zach Lazare and a few shakes. Guys, behave. What is our bit of news? Eggay?
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay, we have a bit of news before we close the hour.
Yep.
Yep.
What's the news, we? No, because no, it's also so I think this was also 2 days ago. Again, I was because of the rain, I failed to attend, no, but
Then ano ka rin, fine dining ka rin.
Oo, kita ko eh.
ang fine dining para kay Wee lang yan. Anyway,
I saw your post.
so Geely, we were just talking about Geely off air. Yeah. So they have a new EV, it's the EX5. And just like the Zeekr 7X, it's some sort of a crossover SUV. The Geely EX5 full EV.
It's a full EV
Full
now.
EV,
Oh, the
yes.
ones before were hybrid?
Hindi nga hybrid eh.
okay.
The three
first
Coolray, Okavango, and the
Okavango.
Scara. No?
Okay. So they're not even hybrid. So this one, they came out with a full EV na.
Full EV.
So what's so special about the new one?
sorry,
Apart
I was,
from it being an EV,
sorry, I was absent.
you are absent because of the fine dining thing. All right. So, wow, lots of cars. I saw the Xiaomi. Did you guys see the Xiaomi? I mean, very, very briefly. I saw it. It just
mostly
scrolled up.
mostly the flaws. I'm so sorry.
No, but I saw the numbers. Like, there were like hundreds, like 200,000 something orders already as soon as they
Yeah.
announced the
So,
something like that.
God bless the souls who ordered.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good
I
luck.
have a Xiaomi
You have a Xiaomi.
tire inflator.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a Xiaomi vacuum also.
Vacuum.
That moves around the house.
Oh, I love that. Yes, that's always a nice Christmas gift.
Yeah.
You know, vacuum cleaners, all
Yes,
of that.
of course.
Okay, so we're closing the hour, and Zach is already in the booth, but you're gonna see him on playback.tv/magic899 in a few shakes. So tell everybody, guys, Zach Lazare is in the house, and he is gonna talk about music, 2 wheels, 4 wheels, and life in general. Your mic is on already.
Oh, is it?
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Hello, everybody.
Pero mamaya pa.
Suspense.
Suspense, kunyari. Yeah, you can hear him, but you'll see him later. Okay, and maybe he will sing a cappella for us.
Yes.
Why not?
Wow.
Right?
Exciting.
So exciting. In the meantime, let's have some Sophie Tucker for you. Pick up the phone. Oh, speaking of phone, our phone number is...
86310899.
Very good, Eggay. Pick up the phone. Magic 89.9.
Magic 89.9.
Today's best music, Magic 89.9. This is the second hour of Pit Stop. You got Jada, Eggay Q. You've got Wheezy G in the house. And that was Justin Timberlake.
Right, so that
And-
song was Drown, by the way.
That's right. And summer na summer yung feeling natin. I mean, dude, I really feel the sun. Okay, second hour with us. And today we have a special guest. Eggay, why don't you do the introduction?
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Again, like what I said earlier, medyo hindi ko lang kung saan ako magsisimula. Multi-talented.
Gawin natin lahat.
Okay.
Let's do everything.
All right. First and foremost, a musician, a former radio DJ, and now a part of the motoring media.
Yeah.
Friends, please welcome Makina's Zach Lucero.
Hello and magandang hapon. Thank you, Eggay, for inviting me.
You're welcome.
It's great to be here. And yan, maraming salamat.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
for making time because I know you are so busy and you have, alam mo, unlike Eggay and me, you like going to these events, motoring events, you know, itong mga to, puro,
Loko to,
si Wee, nagpapadala
Mukhang may
lang
hindi
ng
nakarating,
tao. Ito, nagpa-fine dining lang si Eggay.
Balik
Mga ganyan.
Napunta na sa akin.
Back to you.
No. But let us start with Zach, because we know you as a band guy, a music guy, and from my point of view, you will always be an NU DJ for me. Before anything else. Pero what came in first, music or radio?
It was music. It was yung nangyari kasi doon. We were my band then was with Barbie. It was called Hungry Young Poets.
Oh, so you're
really?
a part of that?
wow.
Yeah, I was
Did
the
not know that.
original drummer. So
The more you know.
I
yeah.
know. Right?
So we got signed with Sony. So we were doing the rounds, radio guesting. So in the Raw with Francis Reyes in NU107. So we were there. And then si Francis, parang ano na siya, pagod na itsura niya. And then he was like, I go, are you okay? And then he's like, wala kaming day off. We're doing 5-hour shifts. And as a DJ, you would know 5 hours is a bit of a...
4 hours is already a stretch.
Medyo
3
brain
hours is
drain
good.
na yan.
Yeah.
5 is...
Pushing it.
Walang
Pushing it,
day
yeah.
off. Yeah, everybody's just there trying to... Sabi ko, talaga? So, you need a DJ? Sabi niya, oo eh. Tapos tumingin sa akin, you wanna try? Parang may accent ka naman eh. Sabi ko, sure. So, the next day, I got in NU more because of desperation, I think, more than any talent.
Desperation into because
Kasi
they needed one. I thought you're so
and then
yeah.
and then happy ako kasi graveyard agad. Woo, graveyard. I can play, go to the
Anything.
gig, and then just sleep all day. Diba?
Yeah.
I was doing a lot. That's college.
The perfect scenario.
Yeah,
Yes.
college band and then NU. So it was that. It was crazy enough back then.
Yeah,
Schedule
but it's the perfect life of the young when you're young and in love
Single.
and all that.
Yeah. No
You always
responsibility.
do it for a girl. You set up a band because of a girl. You get into radio because of a girl and things like that. And yeah, when you're young and in love, that is the perfect lifestyle,
Young
right?
and in love.
No, graveyard shift. Really, you can do anything. You
Oh,
can sing anything.
you meet all
you can
sorts
play
of
anything.
people sa graveyard
Of
shift.
course,
Lahat
yeah.
ng medyong kakaibang mga tao may kilala
All
mo.
sorts.
Yeah.
Like what?
Come on. Oh, we get gifts like somebody gave me a turtle.
Wow, really?
Tapos may nagbigay ng typewriter.
Ooh.
Oh, that's nice.
Feeling ko mga addict. They were like, they were up at 3 a.m. Tapos Zach will send you stuff. Oh, okay.
Sabi, hindi ba pwede
Typewriter.
Tapos analog pa, di lang man electric, di ba?
Kaya wala pa naman ata ng
May
tatay. Hindi pa ito
So I'm like,
sikat.
what? Dami pa. I mean,
Wala naman nagdala ng bato, buhangin from Boracay, at
shells.
1 o'clock in the morning
Wala
or something like that.
namang ganon. Just
But what was the most...
Stones? Wala.
So those were the most memorable
marami
gifts
pa eh.
that you had.
I received jelly beans in a jar na may duda ako. It was in the booth for like 4 years. Na
Dapat
walang
tinanim-
gumagalaw. Nandun siya.
Dapat tinanim mo.
O nga, jelly beans si Zach dyan pa rin. Tapon niya, parang swerte, just keep it there,
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of good memories. Nung nag-morning show na ako, we had like proposals on air. Those were really fun. The guy planted the ring in the glove compartment and of the girl, and then he went on air because nakikinig yung girl eh. So, okay, listen, ganyan. And then she was listening, opened the glove compartment and will you marry me?
Aww.
Tapos nag-no that. Nag-yes naman siya. But yeah, yung mga ganun.
And I wonder if they're still
memories.
together.
I
you
hope
wonder.
so. Yeah, I hope
wonder
so.
if they're still
Yeah.
together.
A lot of things. Yeah, a lot of good things.
Yeah, I remember Zach and Joey in the morning. One of
Yeah.
the best morning shows.
That was hilarious.
It was fun. Mostly because of Joey. No,
Yeah.
Taking sides, ha?
Joey was awesome. You know,
Joey during that time, I
What
think
of them are awesome.
she would probably be the best FM jock during that time. That was her
Sobra.
prime. And then, daming gustong magpirata sa kanya. And I learned a lot. I mean, that was instant from graveyard. Tinambak ako daw with Joey. I had to catch up kasi she's like super DJ.
Yeah,
mode.
super
And-
DJ levels. Her brain was like, she can talk for hours and you should be reading the Hour Father and you'd want to listen.
Yeah,
Or
tapos
something
sobrang
like that,
professional.
on
I
that
remember
level.
one morning, it was like 5:58, 2 minutes before call time, and we make our letters. She was crying.
Why?
Pwede ko ba ito sabihin? Okay lang yan. Hindi nasa US
Why was she
naman na siya.
crying?
I think she's heartbroken over some guy. And then iyak siya na iyak. And then I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, start na tayo. Are you okay? And then pag on ng mic, she was like on.
Different
like
person.
A switch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like a switch,
Yeah,
huh?
naguguluhan
Yeah.
ako. Sabi ko, wow, this Joe is a pro. You know. So,
Yeah.
I get to. I was the youngest then during that batch, and Joey, I learned a lot.
Yeah, because she was also at the time, she was matured na. She was, she's been through like...
Have you ever, shared the mic with her?
No, unfortunately not. Yeah, would have been an
remember
honor.
one.
Would have been an honor.
Eto, she did it on us, so it's okay for me to say it. Nagpalay po kasi yun eh.
Oh, okay.
Kasi Vicky Bello, Atom Henares, owner of Enyo, they're like, there's that whole
Yes.
thing
Yeah.
going on. And then, okay, palay po, and then nagpalay. She dinala niya yung fat, bloody thing niya sa litter, sa bote ng ko. I'm like,
Cute.
yuck! And then may pictures pa, wala pang gantong
The
internet
yellow
pa yun.
thing.
Yeah, it's kind of sama. You know, these are things I remember.
The sebo.
Sorry, you bring it up. Now I'm remembering all of these things.
Yeah.
That's fine. We need it. We need it right now. Yeah.
Sebo.
Okay, people on playback, Christian Dom 899. Good afternoon, Sir Zach Lucero. And somebody actually said, Makina, Kim Esperanza. Yan. Uy, si Makina, Kim Esperanza said. And saying hello to Hikarururu. And Marcus Midnight, si Direct Alvin pala to. Oh, wait. All right. And Enrix, hello. Somebody's asking for Messi by Rosé. Let me think about it. Maybe later. It's part of the F1 album. The official soundtrack of
Yeah,
F1.
why not? It's
F1,
still,
yeah.
We're still fresh. We're still in the F1 high, right?
Yes, we are. Did you watch?
Not yet. So please.
Vicky,
Hi.
hi ka dyan eh.
We still are because it's still showing.
Yes, it is still
It's still
showing.
showing.
Okay, so we're going to talk about Zach the Music Man when we return. Maybe bits and pieces of radio as well.
Sure.
Right, diba? In the
Okay.
meantime, let's have some Miley Cyrus for you. Do we have, no, just song? No, nothing. Later on pa.
Yeah, later on. Later
pa. Okay, just send in your requests over at playback.tv/magic899. We've got Miley Cyrus right now. More to lose on Magic 89.9.
Magic 89.9.
Lots of love going out to our friends on playback.tv/magic899. Guys, if you are on the road and if there's somebody there with you, ask them to download the playback on your phone so you can, see us, watch us, and whatever. Okay, so we've got Eggay and WeCG, and today we are talking to Zach Lucero of Makina. But a while ago, we talked about his radio days, which we hope will be coming back. Sana with Joey, that's a dream.
We tried something online during the pandemic, and then she was in New York, I was in Illinois, and I was doing something. Okay naman, pero iba pa rin yung
Physically,
you're in the booth.
physically.
It's different when you're
Yeah, it's just different.
Yeah.
The chemistry, no? Kasi there's may mga delay sa I don't know if you guys experience that. Yung delay sa yung chemistry na namamatay eh.
Yeah, and
If it's online,
sometimes when yung tandem is really, really tight, there's when to stop.
Real time is different.
Yeah,
Yes.
Real time is
And the eye contact,
Yeah,
diba,
so
and
may
everything.
konting lag eh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ano ko ba sinabi ko? You're breaking up. Pampasira ng
Yeah.
flow.
Hello, can you hear me? Yes,
Surprisingly, kasi we talk about Mo, right? And
Yeah.
he's not here in the
He's not
Philippines.
here.
Pero, ewan ko, there's something about his
It's
timing.
still very dynamic. It's still spot on.
Baka perfect yung anticipation niya ng sagot.
Yeah.
That's true. He probably
1,000 miles away.
Para
Parang walang delay.
Yeah, so there's no lag. True. And even if you're boarding, because during the pandemic, we would board from the house, and it's live. It's live broadcast. And it's still different if you're inside the booth, the feeling of, putting these things up and down. And all
You
that.
had a console back then?
Of course not in the house. No.
Yeah, so Spotify,
everything's on the laptop.
Okay.
Everything's on the laptop. Yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. But you have your microphone and everything, but it's still different with the console.
Yeah, iba when you're in the booth. Kasi when you're in the house, may yung ipis nandun pa rin, di ba?
Neighbors' dogs barking.
Yeah, stuff like that. So
Babies crying.
booth
Yeah.
is different.
So you started with music and then radio, and then all of a sudden you're back to music. You find yourself back in a band.
Actually the whole band thing never really left. During the time that by the time I got into NU, Hungry and Poets produced 3 bands. So Hungry and Poets produced Barbie, and then there was Mojo Fly, and then there was Imago, when we kind of went our own ways. So during the whole stint with NU, the band was still there with Imago. And then by 2005, about almost 10 years after, in radio, I had to focus now with the band. So that's what happened.
Okay. So, and then what got you into wheels after being in a band for so long?
Actually, the whole wheel bit was there even before the band.
4 wheels or 2 wheels?
4 wheels ako nag-start eh.
Oh.
Because my older brother got into an accident when we were young. Alam mo yung hopper nung araw?
Yes, Yamaha.
Yun. So, aksidente siya doon. So, damay kami lahat. Because, that's banned, forget it. My dad was like, no more motor. So, we had to, save our
Lives,
bike.
basically.
Yeah, little one. Yeah. So, 4 wheels back then, I really loved 4 wheels. I enjoy the older ones.
Classic ones.
Yeah. And then, it was just there. It never really stopped.
What was your first car to drive?
Oh,
And what for? To work, to school,
I was lucky enough. We had this 1967 2-door Toyota convertible.
Wow.
It's a circuit 1800, I think, if I recall. The guy who got it is now in Cebu. Umiikot yan sa Ronnie Sophie.
Tour de Cebu.
Nandun yung parate. And then I regret kasi
You sold it?
Yeah.
What?
It was a toy for us back then, and then we didn't take it seriously until ngayon ko na nakita yung value na.
Yeah.
What were you thinking? I'll show you the car. It's a small sports car na Toyota na top down. Literally bababa mo na siya.
Yeah, is it as big as the Miata or the
Smaller.
MX-5?
Maybe
It was
smaller.
Smaller
yeah.
than the Miata.
More compact.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been nice.
So that was
though.
my college car. Daming adventures doon.
Ngayon,
I'm sure.
ang daming censored. Censored.
And then, it's in Cebu na. So yeah, the car bit never really stopped.
You can
And
recline
then-
the seats naman.
Why are you asking me?
You
No, 'cause he was
can, but
talking about adventures,
Yeah,
eh, so-
not as much. Pwede naman humiga no? Kasi
Yeah.
if you need to
Humiga.
rest, just to clarify.
Of course.
Dumapa.
Especially for long
meron lang
trips.
Handbrake sa likod mo. Yeah.
Medyo masakit yun.
That's a different handbrake.
Masyado kang
So the
imaginative.
wheel bit never really stopped. That was just there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
That was your first car.
Yeah.
And then did you venture into racing, even the illegal ones? during that
Setups,
time?
car
Yeah.
setup sang racing, not really. Not for the
So,
cars.
the audio setup.
Car audio, I guess. Lahat.
Car audio, I love that kasi sa house may din ako sa audio. So I had a setup which was in line with the mastering studio that I did. It was there to justify yung audiophile equipment para masabi na negosyo naman eh. Kasi it's really crazy how these speakers can go up in the amps. So yeah, it was audio setup and then yung mga versions, Euro version, yung ganon.
Yeah.
I remember may
days.
Corona ako nang ginawa natin Karina E.
Karina.
Nice.
Ganda.
Yeah,
Is
those
it
were-
X-Shore?
Yeah,
X-Shore.
You
Yeah,
you change
X-Shore.
the headlights and set it up.
That's
those were
nice.
the
Okay.
I'm old na rin, so I know it.
No,
Mabuti ngayon, honest ka.
no, because you grew up with these features.
Yeah, and I love
right?
those cars. The
Yeah.
90s cars to me are, exceptional.
They're very
Till now.
sturdy.
Oh,
They
yeah.
save lives,
Yeah.
basically.
With
Yeah,
the
you won't-
proper care.
With the proper
of
care.
course.
Yeah.
I recently, it's about 95% done. Yung talking about late 80s tsaka 90s, yung E34 that I'm working on now. Super happy ako. But you just gotta stick with it and really be patient. But pag buo na, okay ka na.
Nakita ko yung pictures
then-
yan sa Facebook niya.
It's
Talaga?
really fun, the E34. So, in line with what you're saying, yung mga luma. iba-
Yeah, I mean,
iba-
the old cars are still gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you get into the two wheels? Is it because of traffic? You needed to go from one place to another really fast?
Okay,
And the
yeah.
four wheels can't do that for you. Not
Yeah,
that much.
ang kwento doon, okay, so I was able to, kasi wala nang rules eh. I was older na, I could buy my own. So I started with...
Wala nang rules.
Yeah, kasi pwede na ako.
Adult na, adult.
So meron kang PX, di ba? Vespa. I start with the PX, then you go to automatics, Japanese. And then for a time, parang nagsawa ako. I was setting up an old Fino back then na Yamaha.
Yamaha.
And then, ako na. And then si Iba, Rasul, who was my office mate in another department in Tao Corp, rolls in with an Enfield circa
Really?
2011. Yung Maroon na classic. Sabi ko may ganito na dito. Wala na. Since then, addict
stop.
na. Yeah, that was my first bike sa second.
First big bike was the classic 350?
Classic 500.
500.
The one I returned to motorcycles. So, yun na, sunod-sunod na. It never stops. Addict na talaga.
Na-addict na.
Oo, sobra.
So, nung sinabi mong no more rules,
That
ano
means
yan?
my
Parang-
dad couldn't do anything anymore.
So, sabi mo, dad, 30 na ako. Bigyan na ako ng ano.
No, I said, Dad, I am 19 na.
Ay,
Wow, ang aga, ang daya.
Diba? So,
Sorry, may hugot ako. Ang daya. 30, kasi 34, nandun pa ako sa ano ko eh.
Hindi ka pwede magmotor ng bawal
I know,
kay Daddy
I know,
Butch.
yeah.
Eskinis eh. Okay, so Zach, you started the big bike about more than 10 years na, no? 10 years ago. Okay, so saan mo naisip yung I don't know if you belong to this vlogging na ba ang tawag that time when you started Makina?
Oh, I didn't know what that was thing. I could only rely on what
Or
was taught
podcast
me
pa ba?
before.
Shoot
Yeah.
lang, generic
The-
terms.
The approach was still medyo traditional media kasi natuto lang naman ako NU and when I was writing for Inquirer and you know that's how I knew how to do it. Wala pa yung how we know vlogging how it is today. So how I got into that, okay, so we were doing Radio Republic naman. So this it was too early for me. We were doing all Filipino content. And
This was online.
yeah, this was online.
Okay.
And
Radio Republic.
this was about
2012.
I mean, what was the topic? Two wheels na, four wheels
Radio
na.
Republic was pure music.
Yeah,
music.
So,
it's a music.
3 years down the line, we were doing events na. And ako naman, gawa tayo event pero may motor.
Pero
so they're like, paano? Ako bahala, I'll connect it. So may motorcycle, may custom show, which was Moto Builds Pilipinas. This was
Yes.
2015 na. Tapos may banda. And so it worked. Everybody showed up. It was fun. It was okay. And then it just kind of evolved into an expo because the manufacturers were saying, we got to put our bikes here. We got to put our bikes there. And then we'll join you. So, but the problem is, Zach, your media is music. So, how can we support you if you're like puro banda tas si Zach nagmomotor sa feet tas biglang banda na naman. So I said to Radio Republic, hey guys, you guys do that first. I'll do the skater to the Makina motoring media so that I can continue the show. So there's may balik ako sa kanila by featuring their bikes and you know. And that's pretty much how it happened. Following year 2016 Makina was born. So
This is on
Online.
Facebook.
online, yes.
Facebook, YouTube,
YouTube, Instagram.
Instagram. How many followers now for YouTube, or how many viewers now for YouTube?
YouTube we're
all
at
those years.
500,000.
Wow.
Si 975
The Facebook
followers.
page, no?
Amazing.
Facebook page,
Or a
no?
million ata. I'll have to check.
Galing.
Without taking off his clothes, ha?
Huh?
I was tempted to.
You want to?
Yeah, I
You
wanted to
actually
show
thought about it? Wow,
my
Zach.
my left nipple. I think might be attractive.
No.
Wala.
Dapat only Zach gawa ka na ng...
Only Zach.
So this is,
Actually, if I may share, that is nabanggit mo. That is actually one of my plans sa retirement. Me and my wife, we've been filming ourselves doing it na. Pero we will release it when we're
Okay, I'm not sure how to...
yeah,
definitely.
when we're 85 or 90 years old.
Okay.
Pwede na
okay.
retirement nga eh.
That would be...
Sige, I don't care na by then. Panoorin niya. I don't
And the people
care.
you know don't care about it. by
parang-
then.
I think lang parang pwedeng 75 pwede na.
Kasi
Huwag naman
if I
85.
start filming at that age, di ba, nakakasuka naman yan, di ba? At least ngayon, pwede pa. And then, sino to mga to? Tapos
Nilabutan
research.
ako.
Zach Osario,
I mean,
today.
if nabanggit mo kasi only Zach eh. Yeah, that's, abangan nyo.
Oh, there you go.
Why you're creating? Because now that was 2 wheels, and now you're creating something for 4 wheels. Why did you decide to, do a different thing? Why don't you include, the 4 wheels in the Makina na din?
Okay. So the 4 wheels came in because pre-pandemic, there were already requests for me to, hey, can you do what you're
cars.
doing with cars? Do cars naman, Zach. And I'm like, teka muna sagad na.
Pandemic
So
na.
we'll see. And then pandemic na. So when I came back, I said, okay, we'll try to sort this out. I couldn't give the output, like, it's not the same as Makina Moto kasi hindi ko talaga magawa. I'm just, one person. But I decided to do Makina Auto, pero in a different way. It's not gonna be straight up like the brand new ones all the time. So meron akong ganyan and meron akong setup. Like I did a feature on the Cayman S, how to set that up.
Classic ones, maybe.
Yeah, classic ones, E34.
Had the one down
90s
in
cars.
Cebu.
Yeah.
Lalayo pa ba tayo? 90s cars.
Yes.
Tsaka, meron din mga early or mid 2000s like I recently got an E63 that I'm showcasing. I'm shooting that tomorrow, by the way. So, yung mga alanganin, But
Yeah.
I think just to put something out that's different as
Yes.
opposed to brand new,
all the
brand
new
brand
ones
Yeah.
and all the EVs. Maybe every now and then. Pwede naman, diba?
Yeah,
Every
oo.
now and then, but not all the time.
And well, the news is gonna be there. We'll still announce news for new launches, but yung feature, we just want to put a different take. But yeah, it started because of requests na maybe we could try cars naman. So, okay.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
how does music factor in to these things that you're doing right now, you know?
Okay. So music is that thing. Well, it's just hard to stop. Like in my phone, dami kong kanta, and then you come up, you can't rest until. I'm always fiddling around with something in the house, like the guitar, record. So, yun. I wanted to release some of the other songs that I have. This is actually my second solo. The first one was 2009, 2010. Pero sobrang ang dami kasi nangyayari, hindi na nasundan agad. Because dyan lang yan, okay lang. Now, we can do it now. There's no pressure to play live. So,
There's not. We just asked you to play for
Papunta
us.
na ako dun.
But wait,
So-
let's talk about your music later on.
Sure.
Let's get to that because I know you have a couple of singles
Yeah.
that you're coming out with. So yeah, when we return though, we're gonna have Zach's music, maybe some Addison Rae. But for now, let's hear this one.
Magic 89.9.
Benson Boone, Mystical Magical on Magic 89.9. This is Pit Stop. You got Jada, Eggay Q, and Weezy G, and of course Zach Lazera of Machina in the house. And there are a few things that we wanted to ask Zach about Machina. How is it different from all the other two-wheel, blogs out there online?
so yeah, I guess I was. I think I was blessed with a bit of background in media. That really helped a lot. It taught me how to program the videos, when I can bring it out, when I should, how much I can rotate it, and
Music plays a part too.
yeah, and when I can drop it and put in new stuff. So you kind of have a sense of that. So it helped there. So I guess that's one of the differences. Like I said, it's really hard, and I have to salute some of the younger content creators. They go in there with a phone cam with zero background. They're just doing it. Oh, galing ha. And some of them, syempre hit or miss. Meron lalabas na, ba't mo ginawa? They learn the hard way when they get
Yes.
bashed. And some already know from the onset, ba't mo kasi, hindi ko na gagawin yan. Parang common sense, hindi ko na kailangan gawin. So,
Yeah.
there's that stuff.
May nag-go viral. So what went viral with Zach Eggay that you wanted to ask about him?
There have been a number of, because Zach, apart from doing kunyari a brand new feature, a second hand, a personality, Zach also does this Malrotwa, Machina Lady
Riders
of the World.
Malrotwa.
Malrotwa.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
what's this
So,
about? Oh.
It's about the lady riders, but let's put that aside first. So aside from those features, Zach, I think, is one of the few guys, vloggers or whatever you call it, who does editorials. Okay, so depending on the current issues, Zach spends like maybe a 5-10 minute video na nag-explain lang siya, sinasabi lang niya yung opinion niya about certain things or certain contents on Facebook that he named and sumigat ito. It's called the TAE content. Pero sa channel niya,
He spells
straight-
it out.
Yeah.
I mean, he says it. He says the whole word.
Content.
Yes,
Yeah.
content.
yeah,
Okay,
so
okay.
Zach, to answer Jada's questions, bigyan mo lang ng sample or maybe a pass of you got bashed or tinulungan ka ng the public sided with you.
There are many of those, especially when we see content wherein, kunyari, it's putting the industry in a bad light. It's what I'm really getting upset
You're calling
about.
them out on their.
Kasi nadadamay
Basically.
lahat eh. Kunyari, one guy's
Like
gonna
directly?
put... yeah, kunyari.
Nice.
Well, not direct. But there was one time may sinagot ako kasi they answered back. So, sagutin ko na sila.
Directly,
Total,
oo.
Tatamaan pala kayo. Dahil sagutin ko kayo. But, I mean, this was all up on topic, nothing personal naman.
Yeah.
But there were times kasi, kunyari, you're gonna post something like you're going like 230 kph somewhere out there. Tapos, it's good. Puro ganun. Okay, gets ko yung
On
need
a
for
highway,
speed.
diba?
Yeah, I mean, I'm guilty of that. But I don't post it.
You don't brag about it.
Parang
online.
sino bang ayaw humataw? Sure, but you kind of when you're there, you think kung pwedeng wag na. But when you kind of assess naman when you're on a bike, may tao ba? Wala naman. Hindi naman ako nagsisingit-singit. Just 2 seconds and then I'm done. Okay, chill na ako. But iba, babad, di ba? 20 minutes just doing videos and then
And may video, yeah.
yeah, they're doing
It's
it.
actually
for crowd.
self-incrimination. Diba?
And they're posting it.
And then when they get called out, sila pa yung magagalit. Nakakatawa. Eh, kayo nag-post niyan, di ba? So,
Yes.
yeah, so
What are they asking for? Di ba? Attention. That's why they posted it
Oh
in the
yeah,
first place.
you get a lot of numbers for that.
Yeah.
A lot of people
Kasi
get watching it. Yeah.
kasi karamihan ng gumagawa nito, may mga followers na. And you know, when you read the comments, nakakaawa lang kasi ni isa wala kang mababasa na nagwa-warn a follower who's telling his or her idol na idol.
Galing mo.
I think that's wrong.
Take it easy.
Wala. Puro
praise.
Puro believe. Praises.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So Zach is here to police those people who
So he does that.
actually
He does
put out
that.
the TAE
That sucks,
posts.
though.
Yeah, that's what he calls it.
What they're doing, yeah?
But it's not good for them.
It's a
and then for
safety hazard.
non-bikers, a lot kayo ganyan kasi saka when you search motorcycle Philippines, if that's the algorithm because nag-viral, puro kamotehan ng makikita.
Yes.
And
It's
that's-
not good talaga. It's just not.
And
it's
that
not good.
that just widens the gap of riders and drivers. Kahit ako, my own family, some of my cousins, some of my closest friends, when they see, when they get cut, they go to me or ask me, di ba, na, do you do this? How come? Parang sarado ng isip ng cage people sa mga riders. Kasi sa dami na nakikita nila on the road. Yeah.
Sarado
Yeah.
And that content is not helping, di ba? It's not helping anybody.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's our flaw as drivers,
Yes,
though.
yes, that's right.
Kumbaga, we're generalizing each.
I have generalized.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I have. I mean, I'm not saying this. I'm not proud of it, but it's just a natural reaction to it.
natural reaction.
For me,
Because it's the majority that
it's
we
the
see.
majority.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the
That's true.
problem.
That's true.
Yeah.
Majority.
I have friends
Oh.
like you. I know you guys. I know you're not kamote riders and all that.
Yeah.
But, you can't help it. Right?
You're just
Exactly.
like-
So when you see something like that, both ends, car guys will say, nakakainis, I don't even want to bother with that. And then kami na, oy, wag naman gano'n. I mean, just ride and shoot nice stuff. Why do you need to shoot like...
Can we just get
Puro
along, di ba?
No, I'm all for shooting it. Just don't post it. Right? If
Pwede
you
rin
really
yan.
want
I mean,
to have
you can
a
post it, but
record,
hello,
Yeah.
don't do 200 to
Mga 2
30 kilometers per
seconds lang.
hour
Kaya nga,
videos.
yung OnlyFans ko, I'm posting that, but not now.
Yeah.
Diba?
75,
Sa dulo
Wag
pa.
85. Masyado matagal yun.
Talaga, parang... sige
Wow,
na.
gano'n. Sandali lang.
so
Wait
na-
lang. Responsible tayo.
Oh,
We're trying. We're trying, diba? We're trying to be responsible. But anyway, okay, so yun yung makina, and then you have the four. What's your plan for the four wheel? Like
the four-wheel...
events wise, because nag-events ka na ba for the four wheels?
Four
Puro two
wheels,
wheels
wala
lang, no?
pa. I
Wala
tried to do a Eurocar Expo, but that's a bit more difficult because the level of marketing of these Eurocars, it's a bit different. They're not like sama-sama tayo. Kasi, for example, if you're talking about super premium 30
Because
million.
they're snobs.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
It's more like
Whoa.
it's more like kasi it's the persona. They're like wala akong kailangan katabi.
Exactly.
I am
Snob.
make a show about me, pero you can't put them. It's not
Yeah.
easy. But it's the community that you can do that with. Kasi nabili na yung car, wala na silang choice, customer nila yan. If they want to come together, that's it.
Right.
So it's not the same. It's just a
Yeah.
different.
But it's not possible. It's not impossible.
But
it's not
highly
impossible.
improbable. Tama ba yun? Yeah,
Well,
it's not
this.
impossible,
Let me
highly
share with
improbable.
you. Back in when I was still doing this TV motoring show on
Mga
the old
45 years ago.
the old channel.
Late
Yeah.
40s.
That's Studio 23 ba? We were able to organize
80s to, not to be exact.
2017. Anyway, 2007.
75?
2007. We were able to organize a
I remember
car
that.
show.
I remember that. Yeah,
San
yeah.
Miguel car swap meet or something held at the San Miguel grounds. It was done only because it was Ramon who personally went to some car owners. Hey, can you set aside those frictions? Let's do let's be together for just one Sunday.
Galing.
Yeah. Siyempre, yung mga kaibigan.
Siyempre, tataas yung benta ng San Miguel Beer.
Hindi naman. Pero, wala. They didn't serve beer during that time. Pero, yeah, of
responsible
course.
driving.
So,
yeah.
As they should, di ba?
Yeah, yung mga...
Pero Coke, madami.
we had,
So it took an enthusiast with a lot of influence
yes,
to pull it off.
para mag-materialize yun.
Enthusiast talaga.
Yes.
Enthusiast.
So, RSA gathered the people from the Manila Sports Car Club, Ferrari, Porsche Club, Philippines, lahat, Miata
Yeah.
Club. Nakakatuwa rin tingnan. Pero yeah, I understand where Zach is coming
Yeah,
from.
yeah.
You know. But you can always try.
But we have
We'll be on
mentioned
full support.
Magic will be there.
we have mentioned RSA so many times in pit stop.
Parang
And-
gusto mag-apply sa San
You know
Miguel
what?
nito.
No. I just want his money, dude. I mean, basically, that's
Who
it.
doesn't? Who doesn't?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, everybody. I mean, we've mentioned him so many times already of how generous he is, but I want to experience that generosity, honestly, and especially, maybe it can support Zach's Euro.
Yeah.
Well, why not?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'd love to see that happen. I think a lot of riders or drivers are gonna enjoy that. So
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so let's slide into the music scene, naman, Zach.
Okay.
So what's new? What's happening with
Mag-a-acapella
the
ba to?
music right now? Anong bago?
So this is the second single, and we just launched it 2-3 days ago. It's at Spotify. The video, I'm still working on it because ano tawag dito, we were in the middle of shooting and then just a lot of things started happening na I had to stop it. But I'm already about 20% done with the video. So it should be out maybe by Monday or Tuesday next week.
Okay, what's the name of the song?
This is called Tampo. This is called Tampo.
Tampo.
Yeah.
Tampo is like, nagpapakit ka gano'n parang.
It's Tampo is ano nga English ang tampo?
Exactly.
Grudge.
No, grudge is heavier.
No.
May grudge
It's
siya.
like, not naman grudge.
Alam ko na, Tampo.
Tempo.
It's like, you're feeling a bit slighted or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
See,
something like
the
that.
first single is called naman Pilipinas Kong Mahal. So that's a bit more
Nationalistic.
na timing lang with the elections last week. So I launched that April. So sobrang iba ng times yan. Usually you collect all the songs, record it all at once and release an album.
Now,
Hindi. It's one single at a time every month and just record it, and then at the end, doon ko collect and then release something.
no, it's just your age. The young kids right now are still doing that, Zach.
Although the process that they have done, I appreciate
Yes.
because it's a lot it's more efficient.
Yeah, it is.
Tapos yung the recording studios, it's more affordable, not like before na tape and analog, really expensive. So
The hours.
mas accessible.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Zach Lucero Tampo, sing na.
Can I play it through my
You want to play it?
Yeah, I'll play it through my...
Sige.
Yeah,
While you're
kasi,
preparing that.
as you can hear, medyo may akong sniffles.
You're not
I think you
alone.
can hear, diba? Meron akong...
Yeah, it's the weather. So it's 2 minutes before 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
That time check was brought to you by San Miguel flavored beer. Make life refreshingly sweet. Drink responsibly.
All right, let's hear. This is Tampo, not Pilipinas Kong Mahal. Just Tampo first.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. The music is coming out soon.
So our guests there, we have Ian Mayor, UDD, si Peds of Teeth played bass.
Darmadan, okay.
Yeah. And then
Doc.
Doc of Daydream Cycle, and of course his session with practically everybody, Ellie.
Yeah.
And he's been around.
So it's like a super band that you have there.
Yun nga eh. We're so busy. I haven't gotten to getting everybody to... Kasi parang, sure, I want to play, but I just can't play as much because of the schedule, but we'll see down the road if we can go out there and start playing.
Yeah, start
Yeah.
playing. Okay, so thank you so much, Zach,
Thank you.
for
So wait,
spending an hour with us.
shout out. Yung mga rhythm section, mga kabanda ni Zach sa single na yan, puro ano ko yan, batchmates and schoolmates from Manresa School.
Talaga?
Yeah, Peds,
Talaga?
Navaja. Yeah,
Oh my
Peds
God.
are bad. Doc Serio.
Do you know Dexter Lucas?
No, but Jerome
Manresa.
Velasco.
Jerome Velasco. Yeah.
Also my batchmate, my
Mga tito ni
classmate.
Zach yun.
Tito? Younger batch kami, lower batch kami.
Oh.
Right.
But yeah, si Peds,
Yeah, but yeah.
Glenn. Yeah.
Glenn belonged to two batches. So batch muna yan nila Peding and then naging kabatch namin.
Okay.
all good. Glenn has hint of the teeth.
Mike Deason also.
Mike Deason is also from Manresa. Yeah.
You know the younger generation who are tuned into us right now, because I just went outside the booth like a while ago, right? And all the interns are there. They have absolutely no idea what we're
Yeah.
talking about most of the time. Like, yeah,
sure,
they
for
don't know
sure.
the jocks, the musicians that,
Okay,
that we're talking about.
Just mention something
Yes.
about that, about what's going on with this whole internet. I've noticed, if you look at the bands playing to this day, these are bands who benefited from radio circa 2008 and older. Because during the time, the curation was solid. And across the nation, like for example, Imago, Sugar Free, that batch, those guys, Parokya, parang they're still playing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Parang,
Staying strong.
As a radio guy, I'm thinking, dapat retiro na to lahat. Asan na yung next gen na todo? They stuck because these are the songs that were played back then that transcended generations, and it's, as a producer will produce these concerts, babalik at babalik sa bandang mga yon and artists. So, here comes the internet age.
Yes.
So, pasok na si Facebook 2009 onwards. Ang dami. So, you have a lot of strong songs, but they're gone. Wala
Yeah.
na siyang balik like in format. It's not like radio, kaya mo i-rotate yan
Super
for a year.
fast, no? It's
Yeah.
like a comet.
Ngayon,
It comes out and then
boom, and then
disappears.
hit and then gone. So, if you're from Manresa and let's say I'm from another school and then we're both listening to Annie or Magic or whatever,
Yeah.
and then we go to a gig, right? We can connect agad.
Yes.
You listen to the same thing, so we have a scene, we have a commune.
It's a conversation starter.
Oo.
kagad.
Yung kanina sabi ko, sample ko kay Eggay, what are you listening to? I'm the Siopaw Manic Screwdriver.
No.
And then ako naman, okay na. Sino yun? And then, wala, ginugol ko lang. Ikaw. wala lang gana. Ito number one to sa ganyan. This is what I'm
Yes.
listening to right now. So,
Yeah.
it's not...
Times
this
are
is-
really changing.
It's,
Yeah.
for me, it's...
You're losing the connection.
For me, there's something wrong. Like, you're talking about your interns, diba?
Yeah.
Walang era.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That era na, wow, this is the time we're into yung mga songs back
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, I guess also the creation of the songs, it's so laid back, and then you play it inside your room lang, and then you put it out there, and you don't really go out there to meet your listeners face to face. It's all online, it's all electric and all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess that's what we're losing, the touch, the connection.
The art
yes.
of music.
We have to bring it back.
To add to Zach,
Bring it
no?
back.
Yeah.
Look at, for example,
back,
the
Zach.
Facebook page of, say, 19 East back in Muntinlupa. Look at they publish their monthly gigs for the whole month. Tingnan nyo yung listahan, mabibilang nyo doon yung bago. The rest of the performers for the whole week,
OGs.
yeah.
Yeah.
Toy Symphony, Side A, Freestyle.
And a lot of them, again, they benefited from radio.
Radio.
From
Yeah.
back then, yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to reminisce and look
It's not
forward.
too late, Jada. Kung gusto mo maging singer ka, pwede pa.
Too late. It's not too late daw. So,
Ano ba yan?
so
Singer
racing,
yan, racer pa.
singer, racer, ano pa ba?
Yes.
Gilas.
You know what?
Tarot
Guys,
card reader, pwede.
when I get there, oh my God, tig isang beer kayong dalawa.
Wow, isa lang.
Isang case.
Oh, yeah.
One
Umangal
case.
pa yan.
One case.
Because you guys
More than
called
one
it
beer.
Racer and singer in 2026 right now. Thank you so much, Zach. And
Thank you, Zach.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank
looking
you so much.
forward to the future of Makina and what's the four wheels called?
Makina Auto.
Makina Auto. And to all your TAE posts.
Yeah.
Yes, and
TAE.
okay,
Hindi,
anything?
tsaka when I'm 85.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
75.
75 pala, 75.
Yeah, OZ. Okay, Eggay, anything to promote from
Yes,
Autocar?
just please visit our socials, Autocar Philippines and Wheels Philippines on Facebook.
And
Yeah.
what's happening?
I'm just saying hi to my friend Jem Constantino of Enzo Autocar, located in Park and Cell, Pasig. And also kindly follow my socials, Autofocus and Motoring Today.
You pay your taxes right, no?
Of course.
Good.
Wow, calling out me on
That was
air.
quick.
Guys, wala tayong guard sa labas. Walang pipigil lang anybody. Okay, so hang in there. Tina and I will be sitting with you quietly on playback and on air, maybe playing all your requests from 5 to 6 o'clock. After that, it's gonna be Tina Ryan together with Doc Ryland. Yes, House Line all the way till 8, and then Boys Night Out at 9 p.m. till midnight. We are gonna leave you with something crazy from Les Seraphim on Magic 89.9.
Magic 89.9.